Not in there?
Oh no.
Well, you could come in if you want to stand on the other side of Mom.
No, I'll stand in front of you.
Okay.
That's it. I'll watch the cat.
You'll watch chat. Okay, thank you.
We're just gonna let some people file in.
We'll save this clip later for those that didn't make it back. It's been a long night. So.
So you guys saw, you were here last night, I guess yesterday afternoon too, when Moo's water broke, and she was, I hope we're loud enough. Okay.
Jake, you got your phone? Before we get too far into it, you're right. I don't want everybody like,
We can't hear you. Which is fine. If you can't hear us, then we'll make sure. But this is my voice today, so.
No, you're good.
We're good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, you're definitely good.
So we'll
Possibly too loud. Yeah.
Okay, so Moo's water broke sometime yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
We're not sure exactly when that happened, but best guess is sometime between like 3 and 4 p.m.
Yeah.
By evening chores, we noticed she was doing more of that. Really is when I confirmed that her water had in fact broken. And then I started questioning why labor wasn't progressing. So usually water breaks and the most time that you want to see go by is about an hour. So when we hit over that mark, I did contact Dr. Kara. She asked me to check it to see if Moo was fully dilated and if I felt babies. And so
That was around 9 p.m. ish.
I don't remember what time. Yeah. So then I went in. I felt what I thought was
Very tiny dilation.
tiny dilation.
Yep.
Well, at one point I did go in and I thought I felt fully dilated, and then you went in. So I'm trying to think what time. Yeah, which time, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so ultimately Dr. Kara came because...
Yeah, after I went in, it was different than what we've seen in the past.
Right. So
ultimately, Dr. Kara was called and she showed up around 10:30-ish.
We were in contact with Dr. Kara all night, and then finally was like, all right, this is beyond what we can handle. So she came. Moo was comfortable the whole time, so I'm very thankful for that. And she examined Moo and actually determined that Moo was not dilated at all. So what we were feeling was this vac of space in between, like, her cervix and the outside world. It was just an open space, which is normal.
Right.
Normal. But we weren't in far enough to...
What?
People are saying it's echoing, and then one person said, why can't I hear anything?
Well, then their volume's not
one
on.
person, everybody else can hear, so
Yeah.
we hear you fine.
Check your phone. That's
So she said Moo's not dilated at all. She gave her 3 rounds of medication that should instantly dilate Moo so that we could go in and see if we could get babies out. She got Moo to like 3 fingers dilated, and that was it. After 3
Like
different, it should take 1 time. She tried 3 separate times to get Moo dilated and could not. So it was time to get babies out. And she said it was time for a C-section.
So I'll try to take over. So at about 11:30 p.m., after cameras all went dark, with the help of Jenna, Angie, myself, Liz, and Kara, we performed a C-section on Moo and retrieved 2 currently healthy babies, 1 boy, 1 girl, and unfortunately 1 DOA. It was not an easy textbook C-section, but Moo is fighting. Yep. She's a fighter.
So because of the nature of the C-section, because the nature of the pregnancy, really, this was a bad hand that Moo was dealt.
Yeah, nobody did anything wrong. It was not Cache Valley.
Yeah,
it was none of that stuff.
Not Cache Valley. Her triplets were, without getting into too much detail, there are 2 areas of the uterus that the babies can grow in. They're called horns. And all 3 of the babies were growing in one horn. It overloaded that horn and made it very fragile. It was not a textbook anything. So, you know, Moo has been nursing the babies. She's currently trying to still pass some of the placenta. She passed some of it last night. She's on pain management schedule. She's on a lot of different foods, like whatever she'll eat, she can have. She's not really eating that much right now, which is to be expected because she is in a lot of pain. And Dr. Kara said over the next
2 to 3 days, probably.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4 days. It's up to Moo. She'll round the corner, but we have to just keep her. We have to support her during this time with medication. So she's on a lot of stuff, but she is allowing the babies to nurse, which is a great sign, even though it hurts her and it's contracting that uterus that is so heavily enlarged right now. But I mean, at the end of the day, Moo is alive, and that's not something I thought we were going to get out of this last night.
I'll have to say, doing we've never done it. We've never witnessed a C-section. We've never had to do it. And doing a C-section with your vet that you've known for, what, 10 years?
Yeah. Who
doesn't sugarcoat anything, which is why we love her. And your 2 best friends. I can't think of anything more team building than that. I mean,
we all had our jobs.
Yep. Yep. So.
Anyway,
you want to see babies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
You have to always look at the happiness.
The worst part about all that, while you guys were talking, Nightbot was like, "Did you guys know that Moo had
It's all programmed.
It's all programmed.
I'm like, "Oh my God."
So you're not going to see anything because Moo's laying down. So her incision, well, her placenta, nothing crazy, but her incision is covered. So she's got her hay right here. You probably can't see it. She's got a bunch of alfalfa. We picked up some chopped alfalfa last night, and she's got some good grain in here.
I know you guys all mean well. We don't need more chopped alfalfa. Like,
no,
1 bag will help move for a while.
You know, she's hanging in. She's tired, which also is to be expected if anybody out there has had a C-section, especially an emergency C-section. This is not the run-of-the-mill C-section. Babies have a little heating pad.
I could take the can.
Don't worry, this is
Extra heat.
extra heat for babies and is not left unattended. I'm going in the barrel.
Oh, you're going in the barrel.
Oh, you want me to take the babies out?
Yeah, go ahead. You can take them out.
Okay, so, and I have no idea what order they were born in. I was handed babies and told rub until I tell you to stop rubbing.
Yeah, no, yeah, we don't know. But they were born yesterday, like 11:58, 9, somewhere around there.
Barely yesterday.
Yeah.
So this is baby girl.
She's got crusty, like, milk on her face.
Yeah, she does have a crusty face. Just by the nature of the delivery and everything. She had some body regulation issues, which also caused a suckling reflex that was not in right away. So, but she's very hungry. Moo's working on bringing in milk and everything. So that's baby girl. baby boy. Big babies, by the way, and not record breaking. Thank you, Moo, for that.
But between the three, Moo had
Three of them,
almost
about 20 pounds of
about
baby.
20 pounds of baby on one side of the uterus.
By the way, that's about the same
Same size as Stella.
same
Yes.
size as Stella.
Yes.
I know you're snuggling. Can you point the camera?
Oh,
at them?
yeah. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Yelling at you guys.
You can't nurse on her.
All right, so logistics time, because we're going to be living in the barn basically for the next 2 days, and there's going to be a lot of conversations we don't want all over YouTube. We're going to turn the other two cameras back on. They are facing, one of them is facing a little bit of a different direction, so you might be able to see Grace from the camera way up there. And we will take this camera that you're on right now and put it on Harper, so we can basically have Moose Stall to ourselves. Pretty much until she leaves ICU, basically. Obviously, if another goat goes into labor, we are going to be no audio probably until another goat goes into labor, until we're ready to go back to that. So please respect that decision. I know 99.9% of you do, so that's it. Pretty much where we're going. We're heading over to Harper now. Okay, Moo Moo. Okay. You good, Mom?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
I'm good.
Yeah, she could be cold. It's like 20-something degrees in here. Oh, I could help you. Yes, Stella can go back inside. Just keep her away from Hazel or put her in her crate.
You're too young for coffee.
Oh, they trying to drink my coffee?
Yeah. She is. There you go. Got your babies.
All right, we're going to head all the way over to you. People have been asking about you. Yes, they have. So I'm going to put you guys right here for now. But then I got to figure out where you can go so you can watch Harper's barrel and stuff. So I'm going to go highlight this clip out so it'll be saved. Everybody can watch it who wasn't here. And then mute audio after that. Harper, do not eat.